Greetings and welcome to another video in our series about VoiceAttack, the Elite VA plugin and Elite Dangerous. In this episode, we're going to make a command to track the night vision, which I find helpful when I'm doing exobiology. However, before we get into the video, remember to press the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, drop a comment below. When you enable night vision in the ship or SRV, and you get out on foot or into the SRV, the game doesn't remember that you turned it on. And I find it a little bit annoying. As I say, when I'm doing exobiology, I find the night vision can be helpful to find the biologicals on the planet's surface. So let's go into the profile. The first thing I want to do is initialize the variable I'm going to use, which is for the night vision status. I'm just going to call it NV status for short. Then we go into the startup commands, and then into here, and then we want to do a boolean, so I'm just going to duplicate that. That for a minute, because we might need that in a moment. Okay, done. And I'm just going to execute that so that sets the variable. Now we've initialized the variable, we need to make the commands to turn the night vision on and off, check to see if we're in the night vision or not, and then to run those when we get back into the ship in the SRV. We'll do the night vision one first. So a new command. We can use a voice command to enable it or disable it. I just use a HOTAS button. But if we can do, so we do enable, disable, and toggle. You can change those to whatever you want to. And then night vision, and then I use a HOTAS on here. That one. Now we need it to just toggle the night vision on or off. So we need to press the night vision key to enable or disable it, and then we need to toggle the night vision variable. So go into here, get night vision. You press. And then we need to toggle, as I say, the variable. We're using toggle because we're using both enable and disable in the same command. And we can give it a description. And then category, my commands other. Okay, that. The other thing we also need to do is the reset command. So if it ever goes out of sequence, we can make sure the night vision is off and reset it back to a known state, in this case, false. I'm just going to duplicate that. I'm just going to say reset night vision. All that's doing is it's setting that variable to false, so we know it's off. And that's that done. We can now enable it, disable it, and reset it to a known state. We've got that part sorted. So now we need to make a command that checks to see if we're back in the ship or the SRV, and then re-enable the night vision if the variable's set to true. We need to go to new command, and this one, we're never going to speak it, so we need to do it like we did with the other ones. This command is never going to be spoken, just executed from other commands. And then we can do night vision check. Then untick that. We need to do a loop to check to see when we get back into the SRV or the ship. And the first thing we'll do is we'll set the timeout variable, just so it doesn't get stuck in a loop. That gets set to 0. So now we need to do the loop to check to see if we're in the mothership, the SRV, or if the loop count is less than 10. 10 being 10 seconds in this case, which should be more than enough. We go to Other and down to Start Loop. We need to use the compound condition builder here because we've got more than one condition. Let's go back into that. Okay, we've got mothership there. So we want this to loop whilst we're not in the mothership or the SRV. So whilst this does not equal true, which means we're not in it, as in it's false, we loop that. Then we need to do another one, which is the SRV there. And currently we're in the SRV. Whilst that does not equal true, and while the loop count, that needs to be on integer, is less than 10. And that will stop it getting stuck in a loop and we can get it to time out. We want to pause for a second. And then I'm going to just duplicate that and move that down. Increment this by 1. The computed value, add 1. And that's the loop. So while the mothership does not equal true, and while the SRV does not equal true, and we're less than 10, keep looping. So as soon as that goes true, or that goes true, the loop will break. We then just want to check to see if the loop count ever equals 10. If it does, we know the command is timed out, and we can just put a little message up to say so. We do a condition check. If loop count is greater than or equal to 10, we just want to do a little message to the log saying command timed out. And we'll call it command timed out in red. And assuming that the night vision status is true, we want to press the night vision key to turn it off. We need to do another condition. If NV status equals true, we know we want the night vision to be back on again. And then we need to do a key press. So we just want to do a pause to give ourselves enough time to make sure we're definitely in the SRV or the ship, just in case there's any lag. And then we need, there you go, night vision. Copy that. Move that up one. That's it. Then we need to press the key. And that should do the job. We can OK that. All right. Then we need that command to run when we get back into the ship or the SRV. So that's the embark and what the other one is. We can find it. Embark is from the on foot, which is that one there. So in here we want to do execute another command, and then we want the night vision check, which is that one there. Oh, I've spelled it wrong. And I can change that quickly. Doesn't make any difference, it just looks bad. And where did it go? and change the category. Better. And then you re-enable and called commands. Much better. Now the other one, where's the other one? Block SRV is the one. I knew I'd know it when I saw it. Night vision check. Okay, that, and then we can do done, and then we can have a look in the game and give it a test. I'm in the SRV already. I'm going to enable the night vision. Enable night vision. I'm now going to get out of the SRV. We're going to board the vehicle, and I'm not going to press any keys or do anything. All goes to plan. It should turn itself back on. And there you go. That's the SRV working. We'll go to the ship, and we'll just test it in the ship as well. When we get into the ship, normally the night vision would be off. Reboard. And the night vision's on. If I can turn it off, disable night vision. Now then get out on foot. And now turn it back on again. Enable night vision. Get out on foot. Disembark. Why did that time out? Something timed out, but it's working. Why did that time out? Oh, the disembark ship timed out. I think that's what it was. That's that one. Yeah. Disembark ship. Because it heard me say disembark, so that's what that was. I just double check. Embark. I think that was just because it heard me say disembark ship and it couldn't work, so it timed it out, which means that command's working. But you should put a thing in there that says which command is timing out, but that's for another day. But there you go. If I now turn this off, disable night vision, disembark ship. Embark. And the night vision doesn't come on. So there you go. That's how you can track your night vision when you're out exploring. As I said at the beginning, I only really use it when I'm doing exobiology, because I'm going from the ship to the buggy to on foot and backwards and forwards. It's just nice to have it tracked, and I don't have to keep on pressing a button or giving a command. It just does it all for me. So hopefully you found that useful. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Take care and toodles.